best part being in the Gal class is probably learning things that I don't learn in class, like regular class.
Something I like being in the Gal class is really anything that we're learning.
The best part about being in the Gal class would probably be that I'm going with Miss Ross and Miss Clough on Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I do math and ELA.
So the class was created because in Francis Scott Key, we had a lot of students coming to the school in pre-K and kindergarten, and they came in with all their foundational skills, ready to learn, ready to move past grade level standards, which they needed more than just that small group time that a class can give them, right? So in a traditional classroom, there is the whole group instruction, and then the advanced kids will get their small group time, but these kids needed more. They learn a little bit differently, they learn quicker, so they needed a space where they can be their best self throughout the day.
I find it really interesting that there is so many rules in the English language.
Yeah? Okay. What's one of the rules?
Some things like you have to have a vowel in every syllable. So in the LE syllable, you'd put an E after like a word like giggle.
Well, I like when in Wisdom writing different essays and paragraphs on different things. That's interesting.
What's something that you've written a paragraph or an essay on?
Perspectives.
Okay. Whose perspectives?
The British and colonists' perspectives.
What I learned this year that I found really interesting is like distributed property, associated property, and basically like all the properties in math.
How to do multiplication on a standard algorithm.
So Francis Scott Key has a unique population of students. Currently 29% of our learners are coded as gifted and advanced learning. So we decided that we needed to put something in place to reach all of our students. So we created, 4 years ago, created a K1 class where we were working on above grade level standards. And each year we've added, so we moved from K1 to 2-3 to 4-5. And this vision that we had has actually exploded into you can start in pre-K and kindergarten, and for your 10 years, all the way through 8th grade, there's a trajectory for advanced learning that then goes right into high school. So it's really been a process to flow from each grade level all the way to advanced academics through middle school.
What's one thing you would love to learn more about?
Probably what we're learning right now, history and the American Revolution, and probably more about what happened in the world and what first happened.
I'd love to learn more about robotics.
I mean, I'm a big fan of mythology. I mean, I'm really good at it because I've been reading a lot, but I've learned that there's always more to be learned about like Greek, Roman, Norse, and Egyptian mythology.
Something I would like to learn more about is composite numbers, square, prime.
Something I'd like to learn more about is America's history. I would like to learn more about different kinds of art and different ways to do it.
I think the class sets up the students for success because we teach at an advanced pace, but also to what they need. So if they're ready to continue to learn, we move past the grade level. So the A part in gifted and advanced learning is that advanced piece. So in my 2nd and 3rd grade class, we do some advanced 3rd grade work. We hit some 4th grade skills, which will then set them up for the next grade level when they move to the 4th, 5th, and then in middle school for honors, which eventually will get them doing higher level classes at a younger grade, which of course sets them up for their future in college and moving on past their career here at Francis Scott Key.
So I think every student is entitled to an education that meets their needs. We talk about special ed, we talk about ESOL services, and gifted and advanced is another department that has really exploded over my 17 years in the district, not to date myself too much. But you know, we didn't have these conversations when I first started, and the gifted and advanced learning team led by Dennis Jutras has absolutely made this relevant and made this important, that we need to push instruction for all students that are struggling, but also students that need the extra push academically, and really pushing that down into elementary school is kind of a new model that I know some other schools have kind of asked about, looked into, and even kind of moved towards, because every student's entitled to education that fits their needs and their trajectory and their growth.